BestBookBits.com brings you the book Success in 50 Steps, the proven formula that works by myself, Michael George Knight. We are bringing you all 50 chapters here. So chapter 3, Desire It. Man is his desire. Aristotle. What is desire? The dictionary defines desire as a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. The key words that stand out are feelings, wanting, and wishing. We as human beings are programmed to feel, want, and wish. It's what makes us human. From the moment of birth, a child has a desire for the breath of oxygen to the moment of death, when the desire for breath is strong again. Our feelings, wants, and wishes change through the course of our lives as we age, grow, and mature. What you wanted as a child was different from what you wanted as a teenager, and what you will want 20 years from now will be different from what you want now. This is understandable, as all desires are makings of the mind and aspirations of the moment. All desires are makings of the mind and aspirations of the moment. Decide on your desires. Did you ever sit down and make a list of everything you want? Earl Nightingale. What I want you to do is open your mind up and pour your desires out on paper. This simple exercise will not only help you get clarity on what you desire, but will also kickstart your imagination to start thinking of new desires that you never thought about. To start the ball rolling and get you thinking, I have 5 categories below that I want you to think about and write down what you want to achieve in these categories. Number 1, health. What do you desire when it comes to your health? Write down every single thing you can think of relating to your health. Number 2, relationships. What do you desire in relationships? Can be friends, your intimate partner, work colleagues, anything at all. Who are the people you want to be surrounded by? Write it down now. Number 3, success and achievement. What desires do you have for success and achievement? Number 4, wealth. Write down everything related to your desires for wealth. What is it? What does wealth look like to you? And last, number 5, material things or experiences. What do you desire to have and to experience in the world? Think big, think long, think over long stretches of decades. Could be 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, 1 week, or today. Think about it now, write it all down, get it on paper, stop this program, stop the audio, stop the video, stop it, sit down, get some paper, get your phone out, do the exercise, voice to text, I don't care, do it now. Now, with the list of desires you wrote down for each category, combine them into one sentence for each category for you to be able to read. When finished, the task, you should have one paragraph of 5 sentences that make up your desires. Do this now. Categorize each category into one sentence and then each sentence into one paragraph. Do your desires blend in with your dreams and passions? Do your desires blend in with your dreams and passions? You should start to see a pattern emerging of the path you are on and the direction of where your life is going. What you are doing is creating a blueprint of your current desires, dreams, and aspirations. You only desire things that you don't have. You only desire things that you don't have. If you had them, you wouldn't desire them. Most desires come from a feeling of lacking, either wanting a certain thing or feeling a certain way. We all desire, but what makes us all different is we all desire different things at different times. What you desired in the past is not what you desire in the present, and what you desire in the present is not something you will desire in the future. And on it goes. I want you to move past the egotistical desires for a moment, such as what you want, and see if you have a desire in you for something the world needs. What can you do that moves the needle forward for humanity? Do you have an altruistic desire? Can you do something with your life to make the world a better place? If yes, write it down and become clear about what it is. For if you are clear about what you want, the world responds with clarity. A plan for your desires. Now that you have completed the first step in getting your desires out of your head, the next logical step is to create a plan of action. Look back on the list of your desires you outlined previously and order the list from the most important to the not so important. Don't order your desires from the smallest to the biggest or from the easiest to the hardest to achieve. Instead, order them according to the most important thing you desire to the least important. Write down your top 5 desires. Write down your top 5 desires. These desires should be huge, hard to reach, out of your comfort zone, and scary all in one. If they are not, you are not thinking big enough or far enough into the future. Write below your top 5 desires. Do it now. Having written your top 5 desires, beside your most important desire, write a time frame for its achievement and so forth. What you need to do now is chunk down each desire into bite-sized action steps you can take. Daily small actions repeated over and over are compounded to move your desires into reality. You should now start to see an outline of the direction of desires in your life. Now take a moment to shut your eyes and vividly picture in your mind all your desires coming true and living that moment in the future. Close your eyes and do this for 20 seconds. What does it look like and how does it feel? Do this exercise, shut your eyes, close your eyes, and do this for 20 seconds. What does it look like and how does it feel? Picture in your mind all your desires coming true and living that moment in the future. Now open your eyes and realize that from where you are now to where your imagination took you, the only person stopping you achieving what you want is you. You and you alone. When I say you, I mean your thoughts, habits, attitudes, beliefs, knowledge, and actions. Get out of your own way and start today. Take action right now to make a plan for the life you want. Be different. Be extraordinary. Be the best version of you and not the average, substandard version of your past. The power of thought. Now that you've completed the exercise of taking your desires from your head and into concrete plans for your life, the next step in realizing your dreams is the power of thought. You see, the most powerful force you possess is the power of your thoughts. Either your thoughts can control you or you can control your thoughts. Actualized people understand this concept of harnessing their inner power of thought to externally manifest their desires. By getting your mind into emotional harmony with your desire, you start the process of turning the invisible into the visible. See it in your mind and your desires as fact, and think about that which you desire daily, and you will create the mental state of bringing yourself to action. By practicing the art of directing your thoughts on what you want instead of what you don't, you in turn are programming yourself to success. You see, your conscious mind is the thinking part of your mind, which can accept, reject, and originate ideas. With repetition and emotion, thoughts of desires are passed onto the subconscious mind, which accepts all information impressed upon it as fact. Knowing now that you choose your thoughts, that then causes your feelings, which causes your actions. You want to start deliberately programming your mind with the thoughts of your dreams and desires so it can propel you to action. Desire to action. By now you know your desires. You have a plan and you understand the power of your thoughts. But all this is utterly useless unless you take the next step in the process, action. Action is the name of the game. It completes the simple 3-step formula. Think, plan, and act. Acting without thinking and planning is careless, but thinking and planning without action are useless. Don't get caught in the trap of mistaking thinking and planning for action. Only the execution of thoughts and plans have any real effect. First think, then plan, then take daily incremental actions to manifest the desires you want. Using the law of compounding action, the effects of sequentially adding and more accurately multiplying the impact of growth on the top of the previous one, you can move mountains. You live your life moment to moment, and so you build your life action to action. Make small measurable progress daily on the things you desire and put the law of compounding in your favor. Things to remember from this chapter. Decide on your desires and create a blueprint for your life. What can you do that moves the needle forward for humanity? Daily small actions repeated over and over compound to move your desires into reality. Dedicate your whole self to your desires and you will achieve great things. All great achievements in life first started out as a desire. And last, do not procrastinate on your desire for success. And that's a wrap on this chapter, chapter 3, desire. Stick around for the next chapter, chapter 4, purpose. Now, as a gift from me to you, I am giving this book away to you for free. That is right, for free. You can either click the link below to download this in an ebook format, or if you want the physical book, I will cover the cost of the book. All I need you to do is cover the cost of shipping wherever you are around the world. So click the 2 links below. Either a free ebook, which you can download, or if you want the physical book, I will send this straight to you. Thanks again for being a fan, listening to this. Stay tuned for the next chapter.